Many people who have seen my videos know me for my incredible hair regrowth journey. Here's a comparison of me before and just 3 months after starting Minoxidil and the dermaroller. Pretty insane, right? What most people don't know is that before seeing these amazing results with Minoxidil and the dermaroller, I had been using another hair loss treatment on its own, Finasteride. I was on Finasteride way before starting Minoxidil and dermarolling. So today I want to share my story of how I first started balding at age 20, how I began taking Finasteride, and my month-by-month results of only using Finasteride. This way, if you are experiencing hair loss or know someone who is, you will have a pretty good idea of what to expect. Hi, my name is Al Garrido and welcome to another video. I remember that when I first started to lose my hair at age 20, I was desperate to find a solution. I simply couldn't allow myself go bald so young. This is my personal opinion, but I feel like going bald so young makes you feel very insecure and robs you of a lot of opportunities that you would have had if you wouldn't be going bald. So I looked everywhere for videos and stories of people who managed to regrow their hair. That's why I know that if you are in a similar situation, you will really appreciate this story. Just take notes, enjoy it, and if you're getting any value of this, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Alright, so these are the first pictures of me before starting Finasteride. As you can see, the situation was not good. In this picture in the middle, you can see how bad my temple area was looking, with a lot of hair gone by then. The same can be said about the crown area, which was clearly visible at that time. So all of these are pictures of month 0, when I started taking Finasteride. Going next to month 1, I'm not gonna lie, there was a slight improvement, but not very much. You need to consider that Finasteride can stop hair loss, but it's a long process. This is me on month 2 of taking Finasteride. Here, believe it or not, I was starting to notice some new hair growth. It was very slight, but this before and after comparison should help you see the difference. The same can be said about the temple area, which was slowly but steadily showing some new baby hairs coming out. Month 3 was great. Whenever I compared the pictures with before, I was very happy because I knew I was making real progress. As you can see, I was still having noticeable hair loss, but it was substantially better than before. And with Finasteride, 3 months is still the very beginning of the potential results that you can have, as we will see in a minute. Anyway, this hype soon vanished because at month 4, something terrible happened. I got a hair shedding. Hair sheddings, for those who don't know, is when your hair starts to fall out more often and faster than normal. This usually happens with Finasteride and is also a good thing. It means that the weak and old follicles are being replaced by new and healthier ones. However, as you can imagine, it's still very shitty when it happens. The month 4 pictures still showed better results than from the beginning, but worse if you compare it to month 3. Anyways, this is temporary, and at month 5, I already started to see signs of recovery. Here's a before and after comparison of my crown area, which was visibly better at this point than compared to the beginning. The same can be said about the temple area. Month 6 was also great. Again, my hair loss at this point is still visible, but the situation has improved already significantly. Not only did I recover some of my hair, but the existing hair was also starting to get thicker. But 1 month later, the worst thing happened again. I got a second hair shedding, and I believe that this one was worse than the first one. Before I show you the pictures of my second hair shedding, let me briefly mention the topic side effects. Many people are afraid of taking Finasteride because of its potential sexual side effects, such as erectile dysfunction. What I think about this is that the internet, once more, has exaggerated things, and it's not as bad as you may think. I'm not a doctor, so what I'm going to tell you is only based on my own experience and of everything I've read. I have never experienced any side effects with Finasteride. For me, it was completely safe, but it's true that a small percentage of people has experienced them. They normally go away if you stop taking the treatment, so that's good news. Anyways, I don't think it's something that should scare you from trying. If you're interested in learning more about Finasteride and its possible sexual side effects, I will leave you a study in the description below which talks about it. Anyways, back to the topic. As I mentioned before, month 7 was a terrible month since I experienced my second hair shedding. I know it looks bad now, but a little shedding may be a good thing since your hair will grow back stronger and thicker than before, which is what happened. This is month 8 and the hair started to grow back. Month 9 was even better. This is a before and after comparison between the beginning and month 9. Month 10 was more or less the same. Here you can see the improved crown area in contrast to month 0. Here are some pictures of month 11 and 12. Now, remember how I told you at the beginning that Finasteride is a real game of patience? This is because, believe it or not, the best results of Finasteride came after year 1. This is when the hair really started to come back as great and healthy as before. For example, this is me 1.5 years after taking Finasteride. I remember my family asking me, what the heck is going on? Why was a young boy like me who was previously going bald suddenly regrowing all of his hair back? So now we enter year 2. This is when I started growing my hair long, which admittedly was always a dream for me to do. Here you will be able to compare the results from month 0 with year 2. Not only did I regrow the hair back, but I also managed to get a ton of new hair density. So yeah, Finasteride is definitely great, and any of this would not have been possible without it. That being said, Finasteride is not a hair loss cure. The reason I say this is because 4 years after starting Finasteride, I started to lose my hair again. This can happen to very strong cases of hair loss such as mine. So that's when I started using Minoxidil and dermarolling with even greater results than when I was using only Finasteride. So if you want to see my month-by-month results of using Minoxidil and the dermaroller, click on this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, I wish you a happy hair journey. Adios.